Hello everybody and welcome back to another Nemes Plays EU4. I'm your host Nemes with BerCrew Studios, and we're back in EU4 as Cologne. So last episode we had just taken Hessen. I think I said Hesse a couple times ago because of the fact that the country was named Hesse. The province is named Hessen. So we were thinking last episode about what are some legitimate things we could do from here. So briefly, plans-wise, thinking Vassalize Münster is going to be on the radar, or Gelre. We'll see which one goes first. I'm going to go ahead and pause. We are starting from a new load. Or briefly, before I forget, thank you everybody for your support on all our series. If you do like the series, please leave a like down below. Really appreciate all your likes. They've been coming fast and furious of late, and now that we're a few months into the channel, it has become noticeable, some of the series that we're getting great support on. So if you like it, please hit like. If you want to see things done differently or want to see something changed, throw something in the comments. I try not to have too big of a lead unless I'm traveling as far as how many episodes are out. So I'm usually only a few episodes ahead. So if you have suggestions, I may not be able to get it in by next episode, but usually within the next couple episodes I can get that done. So we are at war right now, and by we I mean the Hansa, as you know, we're their ally. We haven't done much because we're basically out of manpower. We have, let's see, 8 units, so we're negative 3,000 manpower right now. I am going to go ahead and start fabricating on Münster, and I'll fabricate on Münster itself, and probably also we'll do Friesland. So sorry, a little bit of background noise with the dogs. Somebody just honked their horn, and therefore bark. Alright, so we've got a couple things. Temples being built. We are still not doing too great on the income yet. I have not gotten any ships up. That is a big piece of the why. I could get some more trade power up here in the Lübeck node. Right now we have a whopping 17.8, and we are transferring that power, which honestly I'll probably just go ahead and collect from there instead of Vienna now. Alright, we were discovered. That's going to impact our aggressive expansion, which is not super high right now. It is with a couple of countries, but we'll get those claims going. We're improving some relations. We're still over on diplomatic relations. I don't know who I'd want to break an alliance with right now, though, to be quite honest with you. So I may just go ahead and suck it up and hire the advisor. We'll do the Diplo rep guy. And of course we got discovered in the second one as well, so that's fun. Hynut, and you are allied with a bunch of folks. So this might be the easy way to go. I would really like... Alright, so finally Riga's been pulled out, and so Mecklenburg's the only thing left. I really wish I could get the Emperor to ally us, because that would help with this whole unlawful territory BS. Now I think if I vassalize, though, I can save myself the trouble, and I'll only have to worry about the aggressive expansion. I took Hessen because I didn't want to vassalize a one province minor. You know, if I do Trier or Münster or Gelre here, that makes sense because there's, you know, 2 to 3 provinces per. They're a little bit stronger. They're a little bit more worth having around. So right now, though, we need manpower. Bad, very bad. You have access to Saxony. Solidify our papal relations. Okay, are we doing that? I don't think we are. Let's do that. Alright, so improving relations. Perfect. So we'll get that so we can get that mission, which gives us some papal influence, which isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look at the rest of the world. Scandinavian area looks pretty normal. Everybody's still under a PU somehow. I haven't seen that as much of late. Yeah, they seem to fall apart right away. I mean, we're not that far into the game. Muscovy's doing its thing. Kazan's still a decent size. Golden Horde's still doing well. Crimea, if memory serves, Genoa had sprawled, and now it looks like that has ended. The Ottomans are not as big as I would have expected them to be at this point. They've reached down into Mamluk territory to some degree, but not they're not bumping up against Hungary too much yet. Other than that, this is all pretty standard. England's still in France, but we're still early. The Burgundy thing is kind of weird. Some more rivalries changing. So who? England and Aragon. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we got our claim on the two guys we were going after. Unfortunately, Gelra's capital is currently sieged. Now I could go straight at Munster, but they're winning their war because it's against Gelra. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Gelra's military is about to get squashed completely. Alright, so we are almost done reinforcing. We've got about 100 men left to reinforce, and then we're going to start gaining manpower again. Now, our force limit is 12. Our ship limit is 12, and we've built the 0 ships, so I might change that here shortly. But right now we are losing money. And why are we losing money? Well, we're about even, but we just don't have a lot of extra. I'll go ahead and drop military maintenance for now, even though we're at war, because I don't think there's any risk of Mecklenburg and the Teutonic Order coming this way. That war seems to pretty much be over with. So we'll go ahead and risk it. Now, I do have 2 free diplomats. They're pretty much topped off. England wants to be buddies, so I'll at least improve relations there. Poland, Hungary, Austria. I guess Austria, even though they hate us right now. Just until someone dethrones him as emperor, which I've actually seen quite a lot of since common sense came into play. I'll take the admin power. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and support, or no, he's gonna call that. I'll do yeah, that gets me national unrest negative, so I'll support those. So we are collecting in Lübeck and transferring in Saxony. We're in this weird split nodal thing right now, but is what it is. We're collecting a very small amount of money from the Lübeck trade node. There's something to be said for moving our trade capital into the Lübeck node, but until I know if we're gonna start fighting the Hansa, I just don't know if I want to do it. Alright, finally that war's over. Mecklenburg is gone, it looks like. Where were... oh yeah, there it is, Rostock. So the Hansa is getting kind of powerful. And that can be good and bad. I mean, we're still buddies with them right now. So it's not the end of the world that they're strong, but if we start to get into trade, they'll eventually start to get pissy pants about things. I kind of wish this war was going differently. Because I could declare war on Munster, but they would get Brabant and Magdeburg, and I'd get nobody. Nobody. And part of it is because I called some folks into wars. War exhaustion. We'll wait a little bit. Oh, hello. Alright, so that changes a lot. They just ate... man, they just ate most of... they ate all of Gelre, and they released Utrecht. So that's an issue. Oh, who do we wanna rival next? Probably Brabant, because they rivaled us, hadn't they? Yeah, they're rival to us, so we'll just do Brabant. They hate us. They've rivaled us. They're slightly stronger than us, but that's a manpower thing for the most part. Okay, I'm gonna kick it up to 4 while we recover some manpower. And soon I'm gonna start. Let me increase maintenance just a little bit here. We're still reinforcing. I'll start adding people to the army instead of just. Oh, another war. All right, so here we go. So Saxony is being attacked by Magdeburg, and Magdeburg is allied with Saxe-Lauenburg, Silesia, and you guessed it, the Hansa. Let's back down to 3. The Hansa joined in. Saxony, Mainz, and Nuremberg. This is problematic, because the Hansa... this would break our alliance with the Hansa. And I don't know if we're ready for this. I mean, the bad part too is, like, let's say we do kick the crap out of the Hansa. We're both minor partners in this war. So I can't take land from them. Magdeburg and the Hansa. But that's all they're fighting. At least at this point. I'm not sure if that's going to change. And the Hansa, Mainz and Nuremberg are involved. Well, this would take care of one of our relationship slots, so I'm going to go ahead and accept against my better judgment. And we're going to go ahead and move down to assist. Which we're going to be real close. Real close. In fact, we might not make it in time. It's going to be real close. Let's see. Yep, we got there. We got there in time to reinforce. We took over the battle, which means our general's in charge. They have the crossing penalty and the terrain penalty. I think we're going to pull this off. Yeah, we've definitely got much stronger numbers. So we joined just at the right time and completely changed that whole situation. Now, a whole bunch of people are asking for access, so let's find out why. Liège is at war with Brabant, Oldenburg, and Hainaut. That's cool. I don't like any of those guys. Hainaut, you can go pound sand, and Oldenburg, you can do the same. Approve. Yes. Can we do this? Is this a thing? Oh, heck yeah. I think we can pull that off. So I'm going to take that mission because Diplo rep is super powerful. So we'll go ahead and throw our Diplo at Frankfurt now. And, you know, the bad part is our manpower is wrecked. We were just starting to get to the point where we were getting some back. And now here we've gone and, oh. I'm not going to do that for now because there are some, that the forged documents thing has some negative repercussions down the road if you do it. So, let's see here. Let's go stomp on Magdeburg. And stomp them we shall. My goodness. We don't have any claims. We do. Let's go. Do we have a... We don't have a claim on that. So... Let's see if we can go get... actually, let's go stomp that army first. And then we may go take Hanover and see if we can get Saxony to give us that in the peace deal. Even though I've got so much unlawful territory already, I may take it just to give it back. I don't know. We'll see. It's not really a thing, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so now they're going to come back on top of me here. And then I'm going to have to run away as soon as I can. Which I might not be able to. Yeah, I got stack wiped. Well, Our manpower is now going to recover at a pretty good pace, but we are going to get siege down, which is a problem for me. So let's do this. Let's get some mercs. Bump, bump, and I'll do some more men-at-arms. And this will wreck our financial situation, but that's okay. They're gonna stomp that troop. Yep. That's alright. Get everybody coming back together. Bum, bum, bum. And we are already wrecking our economy here. But I'm hoping that we don't have to do this for long, because Saxony's army is actually doing pretty well. So we're just going to go do our thing, help Saxony out. Bum, bum, bum. Actually, I'm going to peel off one guy just to go take Oldenburg back. Because now they're into Saxony. I don't care if they siege Saxony. Yeah, we are going to have some... we're going to have some problems. So we took Hanover. That's good. Now we'll go take Braunschweig. There we go. Alright. So the good news is gain mercantilism. Yes, love mercantilism, especially at this point in the game where it's so early. Mercantilism has such a huge financial impact over the course of the game. So we've basically merked up to almost our force limit, which is why our income is falling so quickly. But Magdeburg's going to be out of the war here. I should say they're out of the war because they're the war leader on their side, but they're going to be fully occupied here very quickly. And I do need to peel somebody off to go get a general. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get the siege guy. Alright, truce with Brabant just ended. Alright, that... do I need to go over there? Oh, I might. I think I do. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can make sure we win that, because it looks like they're actually gonna lose. And if they lose, I'll just attack them with my stack. That's fine. There we go. We got there in time. And yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good. But we lost Hanover, so let's go... We're gonna go to Braunschweig, and then we're gonna take... nope, not that. We're gonna take one guy and move him to Hanover to take Hanover back. I don't think there's an active fort in Hanover. So this will allow us to fully occupy Magdeburg, which will allow Saxony to kind of clean up over here, and then they can move up to the Hansa. I think you know, now that the Magdeburgians can't do a whole lot, then we'll be okay. What in the world? Oh, okay. Nuremberg is being... Nuremberg and France are somehow at war? What in the world? Oh, my. Austria, France, Serbia, and Ferrara. Who in the world is involved in that fight? Salzburg, Nuremberg, Memmingen, and the... I bet you Austria is invading Salzburg. Yep. Yep. That happens. I don't understand it, because they're the emperor, but they always... I don't know if they have a core there. No, they just have a claim. It's so weird when the emperor starts stealing territory from the empire. But that happens with Salzburg all the time with Austria. This is bizarre. Let's watch. Let's watch them dance. Like, you know, you like each other. You really do. You just... Somebody has to make the first move, and if you both make the same move, then you do this, and it looks horrible. Maybe this guy will fix that? Yeah, well, at least that's less visually annoying. So we're about to, there we go, Braunschweig is done, and I will go ahead. I could try to vassalize these. No, I can't. I'll go ahead and flip this over to Saxony, because I want Hanover, but I don't want, nor do I have a claim on Braunschweig. Then we'll go hit some territory up here. My war exhaustion is indeed high. That is a problem. I do need some peace. I do. All right, so this is the peace deal. Magdeburg will give Saxony war reps, and Bob's your uncle. We're done. That's it. There's nothing else to it. So I'm going to head back here. I am going to fabricate a claim, however, on Bremen. And then I'll let my army get back. And then we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Again, if you like the series, please let me know with a like or comment below. I've been your host, Nemes. We'll see you next time. Have a great one.